Hey, and welcome to Clarine with podcast. Today we're talking about financial goals. Financial goals. Your financial goals should be in the front of everyone's mind. It takes money to make money. Not all the time will you be able to do things for free and still make money from that strategy, right? It may work some of the time, but definitely not all the time. In order to survive and make it in this world, support your family, and even venture out and starting your own business, you will need to have money. Here are four financial goals you should be working towards. Number one, mini emergency fund. Mini meaning small, minute, mini emergency fund. Too often in life, we run into unforeseen circumstances that can and will alter life as we know it. Loss of employment, being laid off, you may have an illness, or even loss in your family. You should work towards having at least $3,000 cash on hand. Number two, you need to have a true emergency fund, not a fake one, a true one. A true emergency fund is a total of 6 months worth of expenses saved up. It's best not to save to the penny, yet round the figures up to whole dollars. It's much easier when it comes time to count. It's should any of the above happen in number one, God forbid, you want to be assured that you will not lose your home, car, and can still maintain your family's lifestyle. Number three, open an investment account. At least $2,500 to $3,500. And I always encourage you to consult with your banker or a certified public accountant, CPA, taxman, whoever is knowledgeable in that area regarding investment accounts. And become a qualified investor, which is number four. This means you make $250,000 or worth $1 million. Yes, you can be worth $1 million or more, which does not include your home. See, remember, a car is not an asset, it's a liability. It depreciates in value as soon as you drive it off the car dealer's lot, right? A home, to some people, can be considered an asset if it's free and clear, meaning you own it outright. You aren't making mortgage payments on it or have a loan taken out on it. Even at being an asset, though, you still run the risk of it being a liability if you're not living free and clear. And some people still consider it a liability, even if it's free and clear. You don't owe any mortgage payments. You don't have any loan taken out. It is still considered a liability because of the fact that you do have to pay taxes on the land. You don't own the land. You know, you may own the house, but you don't own the land that it's on. And you do have to pay taxes. So some people consider it kind of half and half. Setting aside a financial goal of $1 a day is equivalent to $3,000 or a little more over $3,000 in 10 years' time. How much will you need to set aside to achieve $3,000 a month? See, I'm not talking about a year. I want to fast track it. I want you guys to be able to fast track this. I want you to think now, not 10 years from now, 5 years from now, but now. So how much will you need to set aside to achieve $3,000 a month? I posted the other day that I needed to start eating breakfast at home and saving the money that I eat out with so that I can have things more in order financially. Yesterday, I went shopping for my son's first prom. His suit originally cost me $50 compared to other retailers who sold the same barrage two-piece suit for $70. On top of that, it was marked down to $40, and because there were some minor issues with the suit's condition, I asked for a discount and was given an additional 10% off. So I basically paid approximately about $35 for a $70 two-piece barrage suit, which is not bad, guys. So you can find ways to cut corners, if you will, in saving money and, you know, causing that money to be more in your pocket as to more spent into somebody else's pocket. So financial goals are important and vital to keeping or increasing your sustainable lifestyle. And I love to crunch numbers. So give me a minute here, because this video and podcast is going to be a little longer than usual. We're going to break it down. So as I said, $3,000 a month is $750 a week, right? $750 a week based on a 5-day work week means you would need to put away $150 a day. Could you see yourself putting away $150 a day? For those of you who earn enough income for that, could you see that? Do you have that amount of money coming that totals $150 a day? Because some of you may not, but you may find ways to add it up that it could equal $150 a day without putting you in the poorhouse. What things can you eliminate that will help you to reach that financial goal? What could you do with an extra $3,000 a month? Like, seriously, I mean, really think about that. You could take a trip, pay a car note, some insurance, pay off some debt. Like, really, what could you do with $3,000 a month? And let's go one step further. Let's say, even if you did half of that, $75 a day, as opposed to the $150, it's still $1,500 a month, right? That's still pretty cool. What could you do with an extra $1,500 a month? And you can also collect all your loose change and start to save it in an old 2-liter soda bottle. Just make sure you rinse it out and dry it out real good. We don't want any sticky coins. Or an old water cooler bottle. Those are pretty huge, the kind you see in the office. Yeah. You know how much money you would have in 1 month's time, 6 months' time, a year's time? You'd be surprised. If you've gotten value from this post or excited about your financial goals, like and share on Twitter or Facebook and leave me a comment below. I want you to be inspired to be an inspiration and be empowered to empower others. I also recommend getting my book, IDK I Don't Know. Those are creative principles that will send your I don't know to its eternal grave. Order my book, IDK I Don't Know, today on Amazon. And until next time, I'm Clarine Williams, best-selling author, published author, entrepreneur, and consultant, passionate about empowering women to set ablaze the passion that ignites their purpose. My books will have you embrace your pain, set ablaze your passion, and igniting your purpose.